Hi everybody, how you doing today? Today I have a video about real results with the Panasonic Lumix fz300. It's about the actual picture being taken in camera versus the process picture after out of the camera. And of course, a lot of you, I've already told you that I do movovi photo software, and I also do Topaz software, mainly the photo AI. And you're going to see the difference, the actual real difference from what I shot out of camera to the picture being fully processed afterwards. And also I'm going to have the shutter speed, the aperture, and the ISO on all these pictures for you, so you know. And I'm excited because today I went out and shot some intelligent zoom ISO photos. And what I'm trying to do there is see exactly what ISO you would want to run at an intelligent zoom, which you could set in the camera. But that's for another video coming up. So in the meantime, are we opening doors for those gorgeous people that truly deserve to be helped? Are we opening doors for people when they walk into places? Your courtesy, your love that you give, that you send out, will reverberate in their souls. They'll think, actually, somebody was kind to me today, and pay it forward, open the door for me, help me fix something, or whatever the case may be. It's important that you're always trying to be positive. That's key. For when you're more positive things will come your way. Promise. So if you'd like to subscribe, share, and like, that would be absolutely wonderful. I want you to enjoy the video. It's more of a technical video, but I'm going to put a little surprise in for you at the end. A message for you. Have a beautiful day and enjoy the video. Thank you all for your support. So before we get started, I want to let you guys know that all the pictures that have a white frame around them are the actual picture that came out of the camera. And then all the 16:9 pictures will be after processing. And of course, I process them through movovi photo editing software and Topaz. This one here was on a day that wasn't so, how would you say? It was a cloudy day, obviously. And but after the processing, it came out fabulous. That's why I tried to invite you to find you some online photo software that's free, and start with that. That it works really well. Even Microsoft has its own photo software that can help you considerably. So try that. So yeah, the camera shoots pretty darn good right out of camera. Let's go to the next one. Just a reminder that all these pictures are shot in JPEG. This one here came out fabulous. Even the before and after are almost identically the same. The only thing I did was use a little topaz sharpening and adjusted the contrast. Beautiful picture. And in most of the pictures in the upper left hand corner will all be your aperture and your shutter and your ISO settings. So look there if you want to see what I shot it at. This is one of my most amazing flower shots. While everybody was running out of the park while it was raining, I was running into the park. And this is what I got. This is probably one of my famous Rhine Rose photo, I call it. And from actual shot to the process shot, I touched it up with a little contrast or exposure and topaz. That's it. It's an amazing shot. The camera can definitely capture some amazing photos. Now the next one. Caught this little guy eyeing me on the top of a rock with a beautiful violet flowers behind him. And when I shot the picture, it was full bokeh. And all I did was clean them up a little bit, added a little saturation, a little exposure, and some details, shipped them to Topaz, and shazam, it was a beautiful picture. Again, thank you, Panasonic. Caught this beautiful one as I walked around the corner and looked up in a pine tree, staring at me. I snapped the photos off, and my gosh, what a beautiful picture of him that I did catch. And all I did to him was reduce the highlights, added some saturation, some details, and shipped him off to Topaz. Shazam, a beautiful picture of this beautiful squirrel. Caught this beautiful guy just staring at me. Even though the background was a little blown out in the highlights, I still managed to get a great picture and a photo out of this. I masked the background and reduced the highlights. Then I just added a little saturation and details on him, and then shipped him off to Topaz. Shazam, another beautiful squirrel. So yeah, here was a beautiful flower. Problem was, it was in the middle of the harshest light of the day. And I cranked my polarizer to 100%. I lowered my exposure to almost a full stop. Snapped the picture off. And I didn't realize how much of the beautiful flowers were behind it, and bokeh included, until I really started to work on this one. It took me a while to get her at least a halfway decent, gorgeous flower. So anyway, what I did was I lowered the exposure. I added details to just the flower and the leaves. I added a little exposure to the flower and saturation with some contrast, and then shipped her off to Topaz, and she came out pretty good.